Aquarius, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energy, shall we? As always, please just take what works, leave what does not. We all know who we are in this story. And I have to tell you, I was trying to do your reading, and I kind of fumbled. So I'm starting over again, but what kept coming up was somebody who wants to go out with you, Aquarius, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to go out with them. Don't be surprised. If you are a single Aquarius, there could be somebody this week who really has their eyes on you, and you may not really be so into, their energy. Anyway, I was picking that up. So Aquarius, just know, you could have a free dinner date. But let's see what's going on. We have here coming up, I feel as if something didn't come through that you really wanted. We have the Nine of Cups coming in upside down with the 10 of Wands. So there was a situation that I think you were really hoping was going to ease up, is what I'm feeling. And it just didn't. If anything, I think things got a little bit worse, all right? And I am feeling like there is an energy around you and someone else, all right? I've got two women here. It doesn't have to be two women. But I feel as if one is very upset, very angry. Very hard to please, hard to talk to, just very, very difficult. And here on top of what's going on here, we've got the Nine of Swords, or the Eight of Swords rather, upside down. And I feel like it's starting to really affect you in all areas of your life. Whatever's going on between you and this person. Page of Wands coming in upside down as well. I mean, it's just like you don't even know how to talk to him. All right, so there is a problem that's going on. I mean, if this is around a partnership or a relationship, I think, in the past, there was this real, love for each other, truly. But the Nine of Cups coming in upside down almost tells me that, somebody was being quite selfish, all right? This is a selfish energy when we have it coming up, all right? Because we want things our own way. When we don't get things our own way. And I feel like there's been a situation where somebody who's been really, really difficult, I mean, every time they didn't get their own way, you just went ahead and you dealt with it. But that's not the solution, is it? You know what I mean? Because then they just get more and more demanding. So I feel like, you're trying to look at, how do I deal with this energy with this person? Because, they're not going to be open to what you have to say. And I think you know that. But at the same time, this just can't continue. That 10 of Wands says, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to keep, trying to work with somebody who is being so difficult. And this could be a work partner. Because I do have the Knight of Pentacles here. But I feel as if you're not on the same page. One person's, being very optimistic and this is what we're going to do. And the other person's not about it. Yeah, both of you, I feel, want the final outcome, which is, a good, solid, stable, outcome. I just feel as if, there could be this, I mean, here, again, we have this energy of not being happy, not getting along, and not knowing really what to do. I mean, here, you've been feeling quite alone. I mean, you've been going along, but I feel like, you can't do this anymore. And you're not sure what to do because it's not a situation you just can walk away from, all right? Eight of Cups says, I can't just leave this. I've got to figure out a solution. And here, with this Three of Cups being at the bottom of the deck, I mean, you're trying to figure out what to do. But interestingly enough, this is the card that sits underneath it. And I almost feel as if rather than kind of talk to them, I almost feel like you almost have to guide the conversation in the direction that you need it to happen in order for you to be heard. Because there is this element of you not being heard here. Communication. Yeah, see, I feel like there is a way to talk to this person in such a way that they're not so defensive. Because I feel like whatever it is that happened between you and this person, and I really do feel as if it got to the point where one person was carrying all the weight and the other person was getting all the credit. type of situation. And it just wasn't working, and it just wasn't making you feel good. It's not like you can leave this. You're going to have to find some kind of a solution. The fact that we do have this Knight coming out, I feel like there is going to be some work that needs to be addressed, all right? You can't pretend that things don't need to be dealt with, all right? And this horse is at a standstill. Before we go any further, let's look at what we need to do so that I'm not feeling like I'm carrying all the weight and being left out and you're doing everything and I'm, you know, I just feel as if this is more about a partnership that needs to come clean and put all the cards down on the table and really be open to what people have to say. This is communication, all right? This is about, you know, let's talk this through. Let's figure this out. And let's find out what we can do to make it work before we go any further. So I feel like there is this situation you're dealing with like that, Aquarius. I mean, really, it's short and to the point, this reading, but I feel like this is really specific. And like, you know that you can't really walk away from this situation, so you're going to have to find another way to deal with it. All right, so this is a week of finding a solution, all right? It's not about trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong. It's about what can we do to turn this around and make things work again. All right, because when one person, that Queen of Swords, I mean, when she's disgruntled and not nice, she's disgruntled, she is not nice. I mean, she's an ugly temperament can come out with a Queen of Swords reverse. But you can't pretend anymore that this is working, all right? You just can't. And at some point, you know, whether we like it or not, we're going to have to hash it out. And I feel like you are at that point this week where you may just have to hash it out with someone. Anyway, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Please take what works, leave what doesn't. All right, I will see you all later. Hit that like button. Yeah, that really helps me out. And I'll see you at another reading. Until then, be well. Bye now.